Whoops. What am I doing here? Cappers and broadcast, camera, key to none. Sorry, not circle, none. There we go. We got it all set up.
Then you're gonna see she's gonna be like, what?
Okay, so this is our Let's Play of The Last of Us Part 2. Just for clarification, this is not our first playthrough. This is actually our third. So first playthrough we played individually, my brother and I. And the second playthrough we played through together just to get the platinum trophy. The only trophy that we currently don't have is the grounded mode one.
Wait, we're doing a grounded playthrough too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is gonna be our grounded playthrough of it.
You need to warm up, bro.
It's gonna be fun. So clearly, The Last of Us Part 2 is a very controversial game.
Yeah.
A lot of people either hated it or loved it. There was no in between. So just before we go into the playthrough, since this isn't our first playthrough of the game, what we're going to focus on is analysis of the events and just our thoughts and opinions on the game after that initial emotional rush that we felt in our first two playthroughs.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the trade-off for this playthrough, and another reason why we're playing it. This is because this morning the 60 FPS patch for PS5 got released, so we're going to be experiencing this game on PS5 for the first time and on 60 FPS. All right, so this is my brother Hassan. My name is Mansoor. I do have a bit of a stutter every now and then, so please bear with me. So just to begin, why don't you just talk about what your experience was like for the first time playing this game? Like what you thought about the game and how you felt.
First time? Okay, so I think this game probably a game that I played that gave me the most mixed feelings while playing it, right? And I think a lot of people can agree with that. Obviously, if you played the game before, you know the Abby and Ellie dynamic that was going on throughout the entire game.
Just sorry to cut you off, but just in case it wasn't already clear, spoiler alert, right? Because this is our third playthrough of the game, so we are going to be talking about spoilers.
Yeah. So, the dynamic between them, a lot of controversy, and honestly, for me, I think that it also made me like have like a very love-hate for this game, like love-hate relationship. I think a lot of people, can agree with me on that as well. Some people just outright hate the game, which understandable because I think that one point with the game of Abby, I think a lot of people just outright hate the game for that reason. But I think for me personally, I think that her being there, despite all the mixed feelings she gave me and all the like frustration throughout the entire game, I think it did come out to be a really really good game. Just story wise or whatever. If you can get past the fact that you hate her, I think there's like an amazing, like a phenomenal story there.
Yeah.
And it's like, but from both sides of the story, Ellie and Abby, right? No one's in the right or wrong for anything they're doing, right? You can't say that Ellie is more justified in her actions than Abby because that's just stupid. That's not the case at all, right? In a world like this, like you're not just no one's actions. You're not justifying anyone.
It's just trying to survive.
Exactly, and that's what Abby's trying to do too, right? She had that whole thing with her family that happened. Let me give like spoilers, but not like half spoilers, not really. But yeah, and she just wanted to do, to get revenge. And honestly, it's hard to It's hard to say that you like her, but you have to understand her. You know, that's what it is.
Yeah, so yeah, like with her, like she's not as charismatic or as likable as Joel and Ellie,
Yeah,
but at the same time, you can't deny that her as a character, as a person, as a human, that she is valid in feeling what she felt, and
yeah,
she believed that she was justified in doing what she did, and of
yeah,
course, again, like my brother said, it's just there is no right or wrong in that
yeah,
world. It's just more so something was taken from her, and she wanted retribution,
yeah,
and that's kind of like a cycle in this game, right? It's kind of this game essentially just goes full circle, starting off with Ellie and Joel in the first game, and then
yeah,
huge spoiler here, but at the end of this game, it was Lev and Abby, right? So it just goes from the cycle of love to love to hate, and now back to love again, you know.
yeah,
And so, personally, for me, in my experience, I loved it. I instantly thought this game was a 10 out of 10, but I did not. There were parts of the game that I hated playing. Of course,
yeah,
like the moment at the halfway point of the game where it switched to Abby, and I'm thinking like I deluded myself into thinking like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna play for a little bit as her, because
yeah,
the moment they switched to her was at probably one of the most painful times, right? Where we believed that she killed two of our very beloved uh, characters. I think it was Tommy and Jesse, right?
yeah,
So at that point, you were like, I don't want to play as her. I don't want to be her. I don't want anything to do with her except have Ellie kill her.
yeah.
So it's just
Well, no, Tommy actually. Tommy didn't die.
no, but we all thought he did
Oh
though,
yeah, yeah,
because
oh, yeah, oh, he does.
he
So yeah,
took one straight through the dome. So
yeah,
and yeah, so I thought this game was a very painful experience, but I thought it was beautiful in an artistic, creative sense. In the sense how they weren't trying to stick with traditional uh, game storytelling. It was more so that they wanted to tell a story, and no matter how gritty or how uh, dangerous of an idea it was, they stuck to what they believed in, and I think they did it very very well. It's just
yeah,
like the fact that they were able to establish such a powerful emotional reaction from all players, whether they loved it or hated it. Just the fact that they were able uh, uh, to do that and combine it with such a fun gameplay loop. I think
yeah.
this game is just a masterpiece. But uh, I hope if they do make a part three that they don't make the part three anything like part two, because
Yeah.
again, part two was a painful experience, right? And I kind of want the third one to be a little bit more positive.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This
It
one was just
was just
this was
painful,
just
bro.
depressing. Okay. But I
Okay.
think yeah, like you said, I think despite the different opinions that you may have that people have about this game, one thing that's just outright undeniable is this game is fun.
Yeah,
It's just
it's just
fun. It's
stupid fun.
so fun to play,
It is just
no
stupidly
matter
fun.
what.
Yeah, and now so this is going to be our grounded playthrough again, PS5. So we're going to have to turn on that 60 FPS. Oh, it's already turned on. Nice. So we have 60 FPS turned on. And now let's get to it. It's probably going to get hot, right? So we should turn this fan on. So what I think we should do is just take this and put it in the background. Because if we leave it here, bro, it's just going to get caught up in the mic, right?
Yeah.
Sorry about this. Just a little bit of housekeeping.
Yeah.
Can you put this over there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just plug it in, put it on the ground, and just point it like towards the sky. Yeah. Like put it as close to the door as possible, but like face it towards us, and just point it diagonally up.
put a high setting or?
Try high and see if that's too loud. Okay, just point it diagonally. Yeah, there you go. So we have some speed. Okay, great. Right. So it's just it's kind of hot here in my room, so we're just trying to balance out the temperature. Okay, let's begin.
If you can hear a lot of noise, though, then just say so. And
Yeah.
Then,
Then we'll just turn the fan down because right now it's on its highest setting, which can be loud.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do NG plus because why not?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do grounded plus.
The custom, click on custom.
No, this is probably like or create your own challenge. You want to see that? All right, so you get to choose who's who, and what's what. Okay, cool. Grounded plus, inverting aim, look wide, tutorial messages on. Minimal, yeah, let's do minimal because
we don't need this.
We don't need permadeath.
Don't need permadeath.
So we already did the permadeath trophy, so thank the Lord we don't have to.
We don't need this.
We did what, per chapter, right?
Yeah. We did per chapter, not
Yeah. We were too scared to do per act, and especially the whole game. Nah, it's just not worth it. All right. You have options. Would you like to reset these options to default values? No. It's like to crumble listen mode.
Oh, wait, there's no listen mode. I forgot. Yeah. There is no listen. Well, I said alter, but in the original game there was no listen mode.
Lord, that's gonna be interesting.
Also, whenever whoever's playing,
yeah,
just have the control like centered.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Purple and blue are nice colors.
Purple and blue, yeah. Still got that PS4 load speed though.
Yeah. Maybe it's a bit fast.
Yeah. Apparently it's twice as fast, but I watched the Digital Foundry Tech review for the patch, and they said that the load times were cut in half. But even then, still very low.
Oh, that is 60 FPS.
Yeah, what's happening? You're supposed to take her to the fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that whole cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it.
So from what I recall, the moth is what, a symbol of death?
Because of her.
Is it? Yeah,
They were gonna make a cure.
They were gonna make a cure.
The only catch. Never kill her.
What are you doing? I won't let you take it. This is what you think of all the lives we'll save.
Yeah. This guy is the reason why we have a part 2.
True, yeah.
Jesus Christ, Joe. What do you do?
The only thing a man like Joe wouldn't.
See, from an objective, like, for the greater good point of view, is what Joel did was wrong.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, 100%. Because what, he saved one person's life
at the cost of damning the entire
literally the entire world, yeah.
So, but at the same time, if you were him, would you do any differently?
Yeah, exactly. The home girl.
So there's the moral choice, and then there's just what it meant to him.
Yeah. So morals is really insensitive.
Because Ellie's like what his daughter, right? And from the first game, we all know that he lost his actual daughter right at the beginning of the virus, when the virus broke out.
Yeah.
And since then, he's just been on his own, just doing his smuggling thing. And like right off the bat, when he meets Ellie, like if you recall from the first game, like he was really defensive in the sense where he was defensive against her, right? When they first met, and remember when Tess went with Marlene to check for the guns, and then Joel had to wait somewhere with Ellie, right? And then he would ask her like, "So what does Marlene want with you? Like why are you so important? And blah blah blah." And then after that, I think Ellie was like, "How, I can't tell you why. It's private and whatnot." And then Joel just got defensive. He was like, "Oh, I don't even care," and blah blah blah, and this and that. But you could kind of see like he like of course. Ellie herself, he didn't care about her, but the idea of a child just being, being potentially used by the firefighter, he just subconsciously wanted to know.
Yeah. Because I mean, he had experience with firefighters, and he would Oh, this game's gonna be hell. Grounded, bro. I can already think of certain parts that. Lord.
I'm just gonna see if play for a second. I just want to hear the fan in the background.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Why don't you open it on your phone?
Yeah. I'm speaking stupid right now.
How do you run in this game? L1 or something?
You hold L1. Not gonna lie, I kind of like that more than L3.
I know, I actually do.
Because of my screwy fingers.
I actually do, yeah.
But
oh yeah, this is the game. This is the game.
you can't really get I forgot to mention, but thank you to our viewer. We have one viewer in the stream right now. Again, we're going to analyze this game as we play through it. So if you would like to join in on the conversation and just put in your thoughts as well, go for it. Yeah.
So what's this place called? Jackson?
Yeah, this is Jackson, Wyoming, I think.
It's okay.
Man, I remember
You go
very first time played this game. It was like 1 a.m. And all that stuff happened. All that stuff within the first 2 hours that we all hate happened. And I went to sleep at like 4 a.m. dead inside. And it was just not a good night.
Bro, I remember when all that happened. What was it? I think I was playing in the daytime, and then I barged into your room, and I was just
I
venting,
remember.
I was like, yo, what is this?
I remember that, yeah. Oh, man.
I'll see you later.
Honestly, though, I'm still surprised I actually soloed this entire game. I'm proud of myself.
Why? Because of
The horror
Oh,
aspects, yeah.
The horror.
Like actual games, I'll play anything.
This guy can't do horror for shit.
Yeah. I think the only reason why I was able to do RE8 was honestly because it wasn't that like scary.
Yeah,
honestly, it was scary just because I already played RE7, you know?
Yeah, just compared to 7, it's not as scary.
Nothing beats the Baker family. Those guys traumatized me. Bro, Jack on Madhouse is actually traumatizing.
Yeah, Jack on Madhouse is just something else.
Oh my god.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Hello. Ellie?
Eddie? Hi there, housekeeping.
I know.
Oh yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
This is good enough to get it, bro.
Just gave me a heart attack.
Oh, bro, I hate that sometimes my ear a lot of numbers. Jesus,
Hey.
you see this? Not
And I remember from part 1, he promised Ellie that he would teach her how to play guitar, and
Just checking in.
I guess that's what this entire scene is.
yeah.
Folks are talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you.
It's weird. They feel like less
Oh
close.
shoot, I forgot it.
Yeah, like
Something about a
like
clock.
they're like
Have
you
you-
can
It's
feel that there's some sort of tension or
Get up in a few hours.
uncomfortableness between
Yeah.
them right
Your
now.
hair just
It's just kind of awkward.
I want to show you something. Just give me
So
1 second.
this is like what, a year after or a few months like after they moved in?
This is a few months.
It's
I
probably
think,
after a
right?
few months after they moved in.
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
A guitar.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay. Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
Just a
This
little.
song always gets me, bro.
Yeah.
Can I just say I love the guitar mechanic in this game? It's so fun.
It's so sensitive though. Like it's so much more sensitive. Like I'm not even touching it. Look, I'm not touching it, and it's hitting it. I'm genuinely not touching the touchpad.
Interesting.
If you do it here, they don't touch it. Get close to it. You'll see what I mean. Up to it. Show it more times to do it.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts, I've no need for any more. As I believe, and I believe, as I can see our future days of you and me.
Oh, Joel.
Joel's the man.
There you go.
Everything he did in the first game was all for Ellie.
That did
Man,
suck.
I remember after I beat this game, I was just humming this song
I'll
for
take
like
what I
weeks
can
on
get.
end.
She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing
I
about this.
promised that I'd teach you how to play.
You did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night, first lesson?
Deal.
Okay.
Because Ellie still doesn't believe him yet. But I think there's like a period
Okay.
in which she just forgets about it.
Did
I think it
Because like it's showing in her birthday flashback, right? Like she's kind of
Oh,
just
the joke?
enjoying the moment. But every other flashback was just there's just tension.
Yeah. I think it's also because this was like
What
right
was
after
the
that whole thing. At
downside
least
to
still doesn't
eating
know
the
how to
pup?
feel about everything, right? So
It's time consuming.
Like Joel's actually trying his best to just to just fit in with her.
Yeah.
Because I remember Ellie in part one, she used to tell all these dumb jokes, right?
yeah.
And now he's just trying.
It was flipped because it was always Ellie though. Those because Joe was always quiet. Ellie was the one goofing off and stuff.
So you can kind of just see it in her face, like that somber, that sadness, you know? Whew.
This game was not what anyone expected.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could have predicted this. Oh, we got the HD Eli Musk. 4 years later.
I think she's 18 now.
19. So I guess her birthday was somewhere in between those months.
Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
Jesse, I actually love him as a character.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Look on her. Yeah, that's a very memeable
I thought this
So
was...
we're broken
expression.
up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
You have to see the detail on their faces,
I was just
their
trying to make
facial
you jealous.
expressions. It's just,
I would never...
it's industry leading, bro. Like no other game has this detail.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care.
Imagine a ray traced version of this game, bro,
worst.
made for the PS5.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
Yes. So this game, according to Digital Foundry, this game's rendering resolution is 1440p. So it's like it's not 4K, but you know it's just better than base HD.
Sure.
But I kind of feel bad for my boy Jesse. That's kind of why I personally would never date at work. Like it's just like then you find out your ex is dating your coworker, and that's just like I'm just there to make my money. But but I guess with these guys, you know, their job is their life, right?
Yeah.
And everyone they know is people who they work with and stuff. This girl Ellie got a flat screen. I'm pretty sure that's a Sony Bravia. Let's be real. Got the Sony PlayStation 3. Playing.
The GTA? Oh no, on the left.
No,
That's not
that's Jack and Daxter.
GTA.
I'm pretty sure that's Uncharted 1 behind it.
Yeah.
I don't know
Well, we
about.
can probably check the label on the side. It is.
Yeah,
it is Uncharted.
No, because like I saw that grassy thing, and I'm like, it has to be Uncharted. Brave Limit. I don't know. This looks like some bootleg Naruto. We got Sasuke on the right, Sakura on the left. I don't know what's going on there, but
Yeah.
Oh, the guitar. Oh, I remember there was a minor detail here. That toy. Remember, it's from those two brothers from the part one.
Sam and thing.
Yeah, the kid. Remember, he stole this toy. No, sorry. Well, I mean, there was no one to take it from, but he looted the toy from the toy store, and then I think Ellie hid it for him or something like that, and then, well, long story short, they both died.
Sam and someone.
Sam and I forgot his name. Riley? No, Riley was her friend. Yeah, we got Savage Starlight, right, from part one. I remember that. I don't know who that is. Then we got the goods. Making pasta, ravioli. She's got her own shed. She's living. Yeah, oh, this is a garage.
Yeah, I guess it is, yeah.
Oh, she's living in Joel's garage. That's crazy.
Oh, no one has cars in this stage.
Hey, is Joel up?
Well, they did, but yeah.
That sucks.
Joel had a whip. I was chilling. Until he didn't.
Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
In terms of the gameplay, I think my favorite feature is the dodge mechanic. It's not the dodge itself that's so good. It's more so what it opens up for possibilities in combat, right? You can dodge and slice a man. You can dodge, toss a nade at him, and just put it in your combos, or maybe you just want to dodge and off it.
Yeah.
Maria wants to work with
I didn't mechanic yet.
Yeah.
Where is she?
And proning too.
Yeah.
I love proning in grass. Just pull your bow and just start sniping.
Yeah. Oh, the bow, man. Oh, I love
Where's your fucking loyalty?
it.
Excuse me?
Hey, so we're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I.
I know. It's just I don't want you to think.
Ellie,
Oh.
we're cool.
What?
Promise.
Thanks.
Do you want to move in a bit more? Sparky!
Hey, old timer. Yeah, get a good scratch.
Well, that's a big meat. Are you carrying horse meat on a horse?
Yeah, geez. Or deer. Or maybe yeah, it is actually horse.
Well, if it's horse, that's just kind of messed up, bro. This guy's just carrying the carcass of his brethren, bro, on his back. Like, yeah, have you ever wondered how, like, for example, you kind of use like egg yolk to like batter like chicken and stuff, like fried. It's just like you're bathing the chicken in its baby. Yeah, weird stuff.
Okay, you have to say it out loud. I think you genuinely just opened people's eyes listening that one. But I never actually took it because I don't think of eggs as chicken baby. I think of eggs as its own product. But okay, God, now
Please.
you gotta get the whole package, I guess.
Maria is like that, that strict mom who's kind of annoying, but at the same time, like she'll raise you right.
Yeah.
Look, last night I was.
It's 2021. We have no room or space or tolerance for
I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
homophobic bigots.
Yes.
Maria tells me that you and Dean are headed out. I made you some sandwiches.
Okay.
He's just not having it.
Thank you, Seth.
Yo, steak sandwiches, bro. I don't know about that, man. I would just apologize. And
I want
yeah,
some.
Yep.
yeah, bro.
I appreciate
Yo, I
it.
hate when I go on
What you got
YouTube
there?
and
Bigot
it just
sandwiches.
shows me food videos.
Smells
Oh
good.
yeah, I know.
They're yours.
Bro,
You sure?
food videos are all over my
Let me walk you out.
Because you know what's weird? Like, the entire month of Ramadan, I'd watch food videos. I don't know, I think
You're
it's,
just a masochist, bro.
no, bro, it's not even me. It's like everyone does. Oh, well, not everyone.
Go
I
out
mean,
and
I've seen
trade off
comments
with
and
Tommy
stuff.
and
Just
Joel.
say anyone watches Ramadan,
boys
there's
are
like
far too
2K likes. Like, yo, we're all here. Because it's just something about it. I don't know. It's just like something watching like
Watch
Matt
yourself.
Stone or Ben
There's
just
too
like
many
down in
spices have
food.
infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
Ellie, you know the creek trails? Not really.
Dina's done it a bunch. I'll have the two of them take it.
This is so
Well, that solves that.
Your
Ellie.
coupons are done, right?
Can I talk to you for a
Well, I
sec?
wasn't even coupon. I was credits I had.
So, look, I don't know what's going on with you.
Look,
I'm
I
sure.
love how they're like a small
Maria,
family, like
guy really cares
Ellie,
about you. And
Joel,
I'm sure
Tommy,
you didn't
Maria.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Like they're this
Yeah? Yeah.
foster adopted family for her, I guess.
Okay.
It's just really, really nice, that she's not
Be safe.
alone.
Thanks.
So I guess she wanted her life to mean something.
Yeah, basically.
I guess she
Get
found
your
meaning
girlfriend
here,
in the stables,
but
please.
not at the degree that.
Was this still always in there? I'm not sure.
Can I talk to you?
Hey, guys! Tap it out! Come on! How long?
Hey. Hey. I just want to say sorry for running off last night. Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad. Why? Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people. Oh, you were drunk, it's fine. Still, I don't want you to think... No, I'm not reading into it or anything. You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my
This is so
sentences.
cute. And again, once the facial
Oh, I should
details
keep
go,
going.
just
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing! Chicken?
I hate this kid so much. You want to fuck him up?
like I love
Yeah, I do.
just forget the story and the gameplay, just the characters themselves. Like I love how they just talk and how their personalities are very like down to earth, real people. Like oh yeah. That's why I'm like, yo, why do these kids sniping me? And it's just kind of like, this is how me and my friends would talk,
Yeah.
And so it's just and like it just adds this level of this dimension of just realism just through the dialogue. Because I've always hated how a lot of these like shows, movies, and games would have these perfectly designed character in the sense where they just have this one or two personality traits and that's all they stick with throughout the game. It's just here. It just feels a lot more diverse and yo, get this kid.
Oh no, you got snow in your hair.
There we go. Yeah, I forgot this is grounded. Most kids were sniping me at first.
You'll never get away with it.
I mean, to be honest, if you leave her here, bro, you can just save yourself a lot of drama later. But to be fair, she does save Ellie like a 1-2 times like, early on in Seattle. But then the second half, she just
Scam you at the end.
Let's go.
Okay, it's not really a scam because it's understandable, but it's scam.
no, but like, she was kind of dumb because like she knew that she was pregnant for weeks.
Yeah.
But then her logic was that she didn't want to be a burden. And it's like, yo, you a pregnant lady just tagging along to a murder revenge quest.
That's the stupidest thing you
like
can do for you.
you could not, like, bro, like how could you not see that? You not telling her now when the situation was still new. Like, how did you think that you keeping it to yourself would be the smarter thing to do as opposed to just turning back now before anything has even begun?
Yeah.
Because you know that shots are going to start flying, people are going to start dropping, and you have a kid in your belly. Come on.
She was a real one for tagging along, but she's also just kind of dumb, you know? It's just...
Hey, Shiver.
Yeah, and I guess it was also a parallel with Abby's side
Look
as
who
well
decided
with
to
Mel,
join.
right?
Yeah.
So I guess
One
they
for
just
you.
wanted to, I guess, carry like similar
It's
stakes.
so violated now.
And one for you.
John,
Mel,
they didn't really violate it.
yeah, no, Mel just,
Open it
yeah,
up.
that was just unfortunate.
Settle down
Even
now.
she felt it too. She just, because like,
All right.
it's one thing killing a person, but
You all
it's
know
one
the
thing
drill.
Like a pregnant lady
When
here,
you
right?
round up,
it's
mark
just
logbooks,
like, you
clear
don't
any
give a shit with the
record
person.
you
It's more so
You
the
run into
baby.
anything
Yeah,
you
it's
can.
just like, that's...
You come
Because if
back.
it was just Mel, but she would have stabbed her 20 times and then just, dude.
All right. Get going.
And like, if there's another thing that I really enjoy, just about the delivery of the story, is that, let's be real, Abby and her gang, like, majority of the characters in her gang, including Abby herself, are very dislikable characters. You know, like they're either bland or they just have very non-charismatic personality, with the exception of like Manny, you know.
I was just gonna say the
Right?
Mexican guy. That's my dog.
Manny, right?
That's my dog. Yeah.
So like, that's Nora, Mel, Manny.
That's my guy.
Tommy does it, man.
Does it dirty.
And we got Lady Ox. No, I'm kidding, bro. This is Abby.
She do be kind of not stuff.
No, I just called her that because later on in the game, Tommy's like how one of his informants told him how a lady built like an ox was traveling with the kid with scars on his face.
Yeah, but it's funny. She's probably the most D tier.
Yeah, she will definitely, like if it was a 1v1 fight, she would definitely knock out like anybody. And like hands only though.
Yeah. And there's that guy in the back. The guy is kind of a loose dude, to be honest.
Who?
Owen.
Owen, yeah.
Like,
From what I recall, this Broski
he's two-timing, bro. He's
He's
two-timing so hard.
and he has a kid on the way with Mel, and I think he was about to abandon her too or something.
He was.
This guy's yeah.
What were you dreaming about?
The Waste Man still.
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Where have you been?
Yo, yeah, is it just me or like is there a lot more like detail in the snow?
That's what I'm saying.
Like I'm noticing it a lot more now.
Yeah. Hey, this crusty, dusty old.
Come on. This way.
You still clearly feel some ways about her.
I always will, no matter what.
It's cold. You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out?
Yo, loves my dog.
Warmer?
Oh, yo, they had Yara's body
And
dancing.
you don't want to just tell me?
Oh my god.
Just see it.
But she's the one-armed warrior, bro. She can do.
Oh, man.
What are you doing wandering around out here by yourself?
She single-handedly just
Been restless.
tore
Me too.
the WLF apart, bro.
I feel like the farther south we go, the prettier it's gotten.
Oh no.
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
You can see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories somehow.
Yeah, no problem.
Were there any blow? I don't know. Were there any bloaters?
Yeah.
You did all this in the dark?
I don't know. There was one in the arcades.
Yeah, and then there's one in the flashback.
We keep going like this. We're gonna be
So
tired by this trip.
there were two bloaters,
Far.
bunch of shamblers. You know, we got our other clickers and runners and stalkers.
You stop being weird. You're freaking
Stalkers,
me out.
no listening mode with stalkers. Are you dumb, bro? That's a horror experience right there.
Are you breaking up with Mel?
Yo, can we toss on like infinite ammo or something? Because if we don't have like listening and whatnot, like
I think even ammo is
it is, but it's just is it available on grounded mode though?
Clearly.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
The killer afraid of heights.
Eyes on me.
You know, I think I'm afraid of. I don't know if it's a fear or not.
Stop looking down.
Cause like, I remember the other day I was on like a very roof of one of the edge just
Do we have to
chilling,
go back this way?
and
Consider it.
I was looking down, right?
Are you Batman now, bro?
I was just chilling. I was just chilling.
Abby.
I'm looking down. I'm like, you know, if you have a fear, you stay away from it, right? But like to me, it didn't matter. But when I saw it, I felt a certain way. But I don't know if I was scared.
Where's this guy going?
I don't even know what that was.
Yeah, I think I do have a fear of heights.
Like I think I do. It's weird because if I'm afraid of it, I wouldn't do it in the first place. I still do it anyway. So.
No, I mean you could be just challenging. Like no, see, it's like because you're scared of something, it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll shy away from it. It's just more so you'll feel that fear, but you know you can
It's a fucking city.
you can overcome it.
Yeah.
So they traveled all this
Is there
way
anyone else?
What did you
just
say first?
so they could get revenge for the Fireflies and for Abby and Owen would be
Saw an armed
the
patrol
Fireflies
from town
and
to an outpost
Abby's dad.
over there.
Yeah.
A few more
They
outposts
came
in
out from the
between.
Miller family
They came after Joel just.
Guns.
just for that.
I mean, I get it
A lot of people.
because Ellie just does the same
Figure it
thing,
out.
right?
Okay. Assuming
Joel
they're
just
in
has
there,
shitty
how do we
luck,
get
bro.
to it?
How are you? How does the universe just
Yeah, we can
force you
corner one of the
to
patrols and get confirmation.
camp up with
I don't know.
the one person in the
Maybe
world
find a way
who's
to wear 'em
actively
out.
trying to murder you?
Yeah, okay. Sure, they'll be happy to offer that information.
Well, then we make them.
You hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do? What is
If they
going
pulled
on?
up in Jacksonville, they would have been murdered.
Yeah, if they pull up in Jackson,
They
they're
would have been
done.
murdered.
Done. Just Tommy alone, bro. It's like
Tommy
Tommy
alone would have murdered them, yeah.
Oh.
See, that's the thing, though. Tommy got body only because he got caught
not
lacking.
suspect.
Yeah.
Both
Should I say
times.
congrats?
Now,
Both times?
because remember now is when they first got thing.
Oh,
With Joel,
right,
and then later in
right,
the theater,
right,
right?
later.
They only got him, even Joel too. They only got him just because they caught him lacking. That's all.
Let's be real.
I couldn't count
Abby right here, she's
I want you
she's
to
cheesed about two things. One, that
not at any cost.
they're not, you know, that her plan for revenge is possibly gonna die down, and I'm pretty sure also because, you know, this guy got Mel pregnant, right? Because there's a love
See if I can
triangle
punch.
going on. I guess those two things, she's just like, nah, I have to do this now. Blah blah blah. If you just turned back, bro, the story could have just
Yo, you know what? Okay, you know what's weird? One of my friends brought up.
what?
She was just like, you know, love triangles, right? You know how it's like, there's a person, right? Let's use these guys, right?
Yeah.
It's not really a full love triangle, but let's just say it. Okay, so
Yeah.
you have Abby, Mel, and Owen, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, love triangles aren't actually triangles, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because in this case, what would it be? It'd be Abby likes Owen,
yeah. And then Owen likes both Abby and Mel.
and then
Mel
Mel
likes Owen.
But there's no connection between Abby and Mel,
Yeah.
right? So it's not really. It's like a two-sided triangle.
It's like an acute angle.
Yeah, you know, it's like,
No. Like if you want to break down the technicalities of it, yeah, I completely agree with you there.
Look out. It's just a short hike.
Yeah, I don't really think there are, like, how often is there like a legit love triangle?
Because for that to happen, there obviously have to be like either like gay or like lesbian.
He got me pregnant.
Because if it's girls, it'll be like that.
Yeah, true.
I guess that's not a very thing topic. So.
You alive?
Is he look alive? Oh, damn.
First of all, it's a man, I think.
Yes, I said he, no?
It's a man, is it not?
Oh, no. No, that's a guy.
That's a...
Look at the body build.
Look at the... What do you mean the body build? What are you saying? Yo, look at her body build, and you want to say...
Okay,
you want to talk about that?
She is excluded. She's special. But already 6:48. I need to eat.
This guy's an eat now?
Liars.
Yeah, that's just my splits for the speedrun. Another thing I love is the Sony first-party studios. God of War 2018 also has this as well, but the accessibility features, especially for me, oh, that freaked me out, even though I probably should have known this was cool. Yeah, it's... So for me, the accessibility feature that I really like is the ability to swap. Yeah, is the ability to swap between, excuse me, repeatedly pressing a button and holding it. Because my thumbs and fingers are sorely screwed up from excessive programming. Oh my lord, what is going on? And so me having to like constantly tap that stuff on the controller is just not helping at all. Oh my goodness. Yo. Okay, I was...
You're supposed to run an interview still.
Was I? Yeah, so just being able to have these minor, just little inclusive gameplay tweaks, I love it.
My shoulder.
Yep, straight out of Ethan Winter's playbook.
I need to get you.
This guy got the magic juice, and they got the magic band-aids. Yeah, but what? Can I put in infinite ammo, bro? Because I'm not trying to struggle. Extras? Gameplay modifiers. Nah, it's locked. Grounded plus. No. No. This is gonna hurt, bro. Oh, we wanna change the render? Afterlife.
Could be black and white or something.
Right, like some 1960s. You want to try it?
I'll try it.
Okay, yeah. So there's noir. That's all.
Which is black and white.
Which is black and white. There's
oh, okay. Jeez, the colors.
Okay, we can do noir or 1960s.
Try 1960. Because I don't know what. Because noir is black and white, right?
Yeah, this is more like classic. Okay, let's try this. Oh, I have to hold it? Okay.
Instantly changes?
Yeah. Oh, I love... Oh, this is cool. Like a classic.
This is going to be a lot more harder to play, though.
Yeah, this is so dark. Oh, my goodness.
Also be scarier.
I can't even see which way to go.
That way.
This, yeah, under here, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of too dark.
Okay, let's see if we can turn the TV brightness up, see if that helps.
Have you tried game brightness and stuff? I think this is like max, no?
Yeah, max. Let's see the game brightness. Display.
Brightness. You're on it.
Yeah. Midtone contrast. Right here, adjust brightness. Okay, maybe 10, I guess.
Yeah.
Still not 10.
Yeah. I do see a bit more.
I do, but this is just.
No way.
Yeah, windy changes. I cannot see anything.
Black and white would be better if you want to try that.
There's Trojan fonts. Yeah, let's try black and white. See if that. It's called noir, right?
No. You skipped it. It's all at the top.
Oh. Okay.
Where's that lookout?
Why is...
Nah, there's a huge vignette, bro. Nah, it's... Yeah, let's just go back to none. There's just way too big of a vignette going on there.
Yeah, that kind of tripped me out. Is that a grounded thing or is that just...
How do I reload? No, it's
R1
not.
only.
No, it's R2.
It is R2.
It's R2 when you're not aiming. Yeah, we're gonna have to actually play survival, man, because we're gonna be low on everything. But on the bright side, since this is grounded plus, we're gonna have all our upgrades.
That's true.
But apparently, grounded plus is harder than grounded. So
Yeah.
It's gotta be
Indeed, then.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Right, because that's one of her abilities, right? Enhanced or am I tripping?
okay, so we have this. Okay, never mind. Honestly, this isn't that bad. Because in the original game, on Grounded, you had no listen mode. But in this one, you do.
Oh, there's no triangle prompt, bro, to grab them. So you kind of just have to assume spacing.
Well, I mean, to be honest, I kind of just found the button anyways, without waiting for the invitation. Isn't triangle shift? Or... Right? And square?
Triangle?
Yeah, triangle for shift and square for triangle.
Is it? No, but that's after you grab them.
Oh yeah, after you grab them. What is
Yeah.
it to grab them then?
Then triangle, isn't it?
Oh, by now.
Yo, I don't even remember.
I actually don't know.
Oh, Lord.
It's not square, because square's to punch this, so it has to be
Square,
triangle.
yeah,
It's
yeah, it has to be
triangle and
triangle.
then press square to triangle.
Yo, but I'm glad they gave Ellie like a switchblade,
Yeah.
because in part 1, like the shiv thing was just kind of seasoned.
There's another one too.
Yeah. Oh, the stagger? Oh, it's two pieces. Ooh.
I don't know if you need to know the combos or if you can react to them. If you can react, then you can just...
One. Yeah, but it's two pieces.
Oh, I thought that was another.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
I'm not even gonna lie, I actually jumped.
I was like, oh Lord. Oh, it's gonna be fun just seeing you just get spooked up.
Oh, when I was playing this shit at like 1 a.m., I was scared, bro.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I was.
Right, because you played it on launch.
I played it on launch, yeah.
Yeah, because I was getting the Last of Us 2 Edition PS4 Pro, so I had to wait a few days for that to ship.
Yeah.
Yo, that PS4 console I had was silent, bro.
Yeah.
That was
There's something different about that. It was like if there's a console in between PS4 and PS5, that's what that console was.
yeah.
A PS4 compatible. It wasn't a Pro, it was beyond a Pro.
Yeah, I'm just off of it. Like, there's no merit to fight.
Okay, you can.
Yeah. Yo, run, Abby, don't get grabbed.
That's what I was going to say. You're getting it,
Because they can grab you in this game, right?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm safe.
Horse tracks. Where's the patrol?
Hey, Slimes, is that you in the stream? Ah, we got that.
I think that followed.
Yes, it is her. Ah, nice. What do you think of this game so far?
Come on.
Yeah, Ellie needs to clean her nose, but she got some mud in her right nostril.
Right behind you.
That's how much detail they have in this game.
Do you miss being with him? With Jesse? No. We've been together for so long.
Oh, nice.
Look, Jesse's great. I love his parents. They will always be family, but we were just on autopilot.
No, there's no way you watched
Hey, how come we never
first
talked
game.
about this stuff?
You might recognize the first game.
I don't know.
Yeah, so this
The
is
second game, I
the
know I
sequel.
played all my ones.
Yeah.
That was like during the
Talk to me
beginning.
about
Yeah, it was like the beginning of Rona, right? So I was just chilling.
There isn't much to talk about.
Yeah, it was summer 2020.
Yeah, so I was just.
I got the impression that you didn't really like her. I don't care about her one way or the other.
She was jealous, Eli.
Okay. No, I think she's a talented artist. I've grown to like that tattoo of yours. Well, that's so big of you. And I think she wasn't right for you. Interesting. Shut up. Okay.
So she's had a crush. So Dina's had a crush on Ellie since Ellie was dating Kat.
Ellie was dating someone?
Yeah, Kat. She's Ellie. She's Ellie's tattoo
You want to see something spectacular?
artist. Yeah.
You're gonna point at your
But she's not dating her anymore.
Nothing
That's
is
her ex now. But they were just talking about her, and she also talked about her in her notes. Sorry, her journal. We'll try to get as many of the conversations and stuff as possible.
Yeah.
Love a good lore. This is gorgeous,
His
bro.
view.
2020, Sony just knocked it
Pretty nice.
out of the park with Ghost in this.
Yeah. Bro, when Ghost came out, I know everyone had their doubts. The moment they started playing the game, Ghost was insane. Even I had doubts too, but then that literally became one of my favorites. Maybe my favorite. I grinded this shit out of that. I feel like if there was a competitive scene, I might have hopped on for this. Like a competitive scene for
Ghost, yeah. Yeah, Ghost was really fun.
Ghost was so fun, man. And they did it so right too.
Dina asked us and go to dance, and she touched my arm. I told her Thomas crazy at this game. Is this the game? Does the guy from before Ellie say some of my? Yeah. That's part one of this game. She's talking about how Joel saved Ellie from the hospital. Yeah, so that's part one of this game.
Yeah, I think you watched me play the first game. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the sequel to that game.
Yeah, this is the second game.
It takes place 5 years after Joel saved Ellie from the hospital.
Who do you used to do this route with? Jesse?
They have the reflection too. Nice.
Eugene. Right. Ah, Eugene. Man, he was funny.
Eugene is my spirit animal, bro.
Plus, he taught me about we all be that sharp at 73. And we all make it to 73.
Eugene's dead, right?
Yeah, he did. I think he died of a stroke, I think. Let me go.
Through here.
Dina got the Levi pants. Levi's is still in. These guys are still selling jeans 30 years into the apocalypse.
That's so, yeah. So you gotta make them business moves, you know. Your money has like literally no value in this world.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, you trade.
Trades for goods.
Or trade, I guess, yeah, between two peaceful parties.
Sign us in.
But
What was this place? It used to be a radio tower.
Isn't there a bong in here? Yeah, here's the bong.
Hey, I'm gonna guess this bong was Eugene's.
That's mine. He gave it to me.
Hey, do you have any audio, actually?
Oh, Eugene always had some on him.
you know,
Eugene's the man still. This guy's the loud man.
he is.
Always got that loud pad.
Plug.
He's literally the plug,
He's
bro.
the plug. My man was growing the whole ass like bar for that shit, bro.
Dino Eugene all clear one time. Oh, he died recently then.
Why?
Dina Eugene, right there. Right, this is the sign-in log, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, 317.
Dina Eugene 827. So and now this is
February.
February and
So he died sometime between.
he died sometime between August 27th and September 4th. Oh yeah, so this is just like what October, November, December, January, 6 months, right?
This is
5 months?
Wait, no. This is in March. Yeah.
Is this in March?
Because it's going up by 1 month for every single checkup, right?
Oh,
So.
you're right. So they.
Oh, she literally wrote it down too.
Yeah, it's March. So it's 6 months.
6 months. Yeah.
Town up ahead's our last stop. Take a look.
My hair's a mess. After taking a shower, bro, my hair just gets weirdly
Yeah, after I take a
fluffy.
shower, I look really good. Actually, honestly, mine is okay. Just tie it.
There's the town. With the big tower thing? Yep, that's where the next lookout is.
And that's where Joel dies.
Nice.
There's a ski lodge. That's the one on Tommy and Joel's route. That's the one. Let's get back to the horses.
Like, I love how by the end of this game, like, no matter how much you hated Abby, and you know, yeah, like no matter how much you hated her by the end of the game, you as the player, along with Ellie, were just like, it's not even worth it.
Yeah, I was just gonna,
Right?
comment there.
So the fact that Naughty Dog's, oh look at Ellie's face.
She's looking, she's scheming, bro.
No, she's just like, yo, are you dumb? Yeah, so the fact that their storytelling was so powerful that they were able to take such a hated character and just tell the story so well that sure, you may not forgive her, you may not like her, but so as long as you have some sort of humanity in you, you know that, you know, like everything that both of them have been through, like Ellie and Abby, like, it just wasn't worth it after everything that they both went through. And it has nothing to do with forgiving Ellie or Abby at all. It's just more so about, like, after all the violence and hate and chaos that was caused because of all the hate that was being tossed back and forth between both parties, it's just like, when does it end, you know? And they were both just kind of just sick of it. So, and like, I've heard some people say how Ellie forgave Abby by the end of the game, and that's why she let her live. And I completely just like I don't agree with that at all. Like they had nothing to do
What do
with
you know about this place?
Ellie forgiving Abby. Like
I definitely
I
wasn't forgiving this
like
one.
I think yeah. Like for me, I believe it was more so just they both just had enough. You know, it was just like
Because
because
I feel like during that entire
Nice
last
little
part,
home.
I could feel Ellie slowly just be like, yo, why am I
You think
even here?
people
Like
really
after she
drop
heard
a lot in these
about
things?
Abby and Lev being like homeless and shit,
yeah.
she slowly just like,
Yeah.
yo,
I'd
what
go
is
see
it
the whole
about
country.
this?
Or travel to
And
another country.
she
Maybe
kind
one
of
day
just
I will.
found some peace because
Keep dreaming.
before the final fight, like her PTSD of Joel's, face all smashed in and stuff would like trigger at like any given chance, But and it happened like right before their final fight as well. But then while she was drowning the soul out of Abby, right? She just like there. I think there was a point while she was drowning her. There was a flashback in which instead of showing Joel's smashed up face, it showed him on the porch playing the guitar like the night before everything went to shit, right? The night where they made up and she forgave him. It's just so it wasn't more so about Ellie forgiving Abby. It was more so her finding peace with everything and forgiving herself because what I believe is that because she hated. Well, she didn't hate Joel, but she was very conflicted about him the entire time they settled in Jackson, right? From not believing him to finding out the truth to figuring out that he's a liar. It's just, and then the fact that after all these years of staying away from him, oh, the night that they decide to reconcile, and then his death and everything, I just think she kind of blamed herself as well, right? Like because she wasted all this time staying away from him, feeling ways about him. Then the moment that they can finally enjoy being back together, this happens.
You good? Yeah. Nice throw, by the way. Thanks. The way we came in was barricaded. How'd that critter get in here? Yeah, it's a good question.
Cool.
What's the most infected you've ever taken down on patrol? It's gotta be the one I had with Joel a year or so ago. It was like, I don't know, a dozen? You? Cleared about 20 once. Dina, this way. More runners.
Oh, I'm skipping down on that. Who do we take out first? Oh, probably this guy. Dina, grab her! Finally, useful AI, bro.
That's funny, none of these people know anything about Ellie or Joel. They don't even know why she's doing all this. It's not even because it's not just about her.
Who are these people that you're talking
Everybody
about?
except for
Tommy?
Tommy.
Yeah.
Literally. Dina, Jesse, Manu, I guess Maria knows.
Yeah, but she's kind of just because like she can't just side with them because she's also the leader of the people in Jackson, so she has a duty to protect them as well. So
She did the right thing by staying back and not doing anything. Because someone needed to stay in Jackson.
yeah.
Between a man like Tommy and like Maria.
No, but Maria had to stay back because she was their original leader, So like if she went off on a personal mission, oh my god.
forgot it was grounded.
Yeah, I forgot it was grounded. I'm like, yo, I think drag just caught up with it.
I think you needed to.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it matters unless that was a clicker.
Yeah, if it was a clicker, that's
I think yeah. But I think you could. I think you can just shank them whenever because the runners.
Yeah. Looks like it.
Dead. They're not actually dead.
We've still got
They're
some
dead the
clothes in
hard
the
way.
supermarket. Let's keep
They're not
circling the
dead.
building. There's gotta be a way in.
I used to always think that was a trade-off. The clickers couldn't see but could hear, and the runners could see but couldn't hear, but they can hear.
I think the trade-off is more so that the clickers are a one-shot if they catch you live.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which way do we go here?
No, there's a. You go out through the front actually. But you're not even supposed to.
Oh yeah, right here, because we're just trying to loop around. Yeah. No, it's right here.
Yeah,
Right?
you climb up.
Do you know?
You are supposed to go up here.
Yeah, there you go. Just Dina has to come here first, I think.
I guess she only does that.
Ellie, help me up there. Want to look around. Go ahead. There's a hole in the roof over there. Here. Thanks. Look. See? All right. Let's figure out how to get in there.
I remember for some reason I died here so much on the permadeath playthrough. I don't know why. That got me internally. Like I didn't react, but I actually got scared by that. One of those ones.
These guys old age not because you get infected. I really don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
Cool, okay.
Deal.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just your user.
XX, of course. XX goofy kid.
Like, chill. Why do you have to expose me like that? There's no need for you to expose me like that. You had bare trophies on that account too.
I know. You actually. I think you surpassed it anyways.
Yeah, I did.
You did
Super,
yeah.
but.
Yeah, no worries.
Ma'am, I'm sorry to God for what I did. I wasn't going to hurt you. I didn't want anything from your strikes that for the drug your husband came at me. What choice did I have? My lips stopped feeling your feet. I needed the insulin. Everyone is hoarding this stuff. What choice did I have? See, it's kind of like this. There is no right or wrong. This guy just he did what he had to survive. He had no intention of trying to hurt them, but her husband came at him and he needed to like save his family, so he just he had to do what he had to do.
I think wrong is very like if something is wrong in this world, it'd be very like distinct in the sense that like obviously there is no right or wrong in the actions that you do based off of your own survival, right? But let's say you torture a man with a runner or some shit, it's a very distinct kind of wrong, and you can tell that.
Or like, for example, even slavery that we see later on.
Exactly. That is wrong, right? Like that you can see it wrong. But in terms of your own survival, nothing.
Me too.
Sports, I need to put on the mask.
Ma'am, can I move this, or does Dina have to?
She's not even. Oh, she is. You gotta go from the other side, no? This side.
Should we check
Oh, there's something here.
Hey, got some alcohol. Couple of rags. Here, fix yourself up. I see spores in there. Mask's on. Got it. Remember, I don't want to have to shoot you in the face. Oh, that's so sweet.
Okay, there's a path to
All these
there.
spores mean they've been here for a while. Keep your eyes peeled for all
Oh,
the
this is where we are, Lord.
This is where is this
Is
again?
this part of the
Click,
system?
This
I
is
don't know.
which one though?
I think we're
Another
above
one?
it.
the when you fall through the ground.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
go see
yeah,
what's
yeah.
going
That
on.
leads on to the big maps. I forgot the code for this. I remember I had this shit memorized.
Where is it? That's where you're back.
My good boy got,
Combo is the day my good boy got employed of the month.
which is outside.
Is yeah. And he's talking about his dog, right?
Yeah.
I love when like stores they do that. Yeah, the good boy. July 2013. That's 072013. Yeah. Whoa. 07.
No, 2-0.
Yeah,
They're all low numbers.
2013.
Oh shit.
Just got a
And you
bottle
got
of
a
Henny.
quarter of a bottle of Henny.
Quarter of a bottle of Henny. God damn.
This must be that grounded boss.
Just trying to stock up on.
Speaking of, actually, check your weapons. What do you even have?
I don't think I can do anything yet.
Oh, you don't have anything. Because you don't.
Oh! I think it's maxed out at.
No, we did do that. I remember that. That's all we did.
Oh, we have a rifle?
Yeah, because that's what you start off with.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, so you don't actually get it.
You get it all back once you're in Seattle.
Yeah.
Two to the dome?
That's good aim.
No, not that. I mean the fact that a clicker takes two to the dome, bro.
Oh, yeah. That one's good, unless it's a snake.
I'm super wilding when I say this, but the texture on the clicker's like body and their face especially kind of reminds me of fried chicken.
That's basically your cue to stop your streaming career. Let's just leave it at that. You're dead. No, you need to move. No, whenever you do the screaming thing, it's the sound wave.
Yeah. At least it's not permadeath.
True. If this was permanent, we would have been gone back up.
It's safer because I'm behind you. Yo, how much slower do I need to big pokey to your dome?
Is it really coming?
I'm chill. You're not gonna catch me now. Yeah, because I'm behind cover.
I tried hopping this and tell you right now you don't want to hop.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. It's called gravitated towards the door.
Ellie just wanted the loot, bro.
Let's make sure the rest of the building's cleared out. And then get the fuck out of here. Speaking my language. Dina, will help. Come in.
Dina Fritz?
Oh, you're tripping, bro. Chill.
Dina Fritz?
Dun, dun, na, 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 na.
I'll make you a present. I'll take a present.
She's gonna give me a Molotov, no?
Yeah.
I guess not in grounded. Oh, never mind, she is. Molotov. Wait, if I move, will she turn? Oh, she do! I mean, she does. Look at this. I'm moving, and her head and eyes turn towards me. It's just these little minor details, bro. I love it.
Careful with that. I'm a pro.
Okay. Okay, we can strangle out the broski here. This guy looks like a Chevron fiend, bro. I love how in this game where if you think that you can squeeze through something, you probably can. Just two of them? Or two?
Two clippers.
Two clickers in a runner, right?
But I could not make it.
Yeah, it's not true.
We should get rid of the ringer first.
Whoever comes my way. Oh, you're tripping. Yo, dude.
Oh my god, that actually scared me.
Why am I in photo mode?
Look, you gotta hit that headshot. Okay, scratch that. Two runners and two clippers.
Yo, how do I pull out the Molotov? Yo, I'm sorry, I completely forgot how to play this game. How do I pull out the Molotov? I just want to dash it
I
at the
think it's
face.
up. Up, I think.
What is it?
Down.
Down. Okay, cool. A little bit panicking there. This girl only has her cute little pocket knife. She just jams into the people's.
You know, at least there's no need for shiz.
Yeah, but you still gotta deal with that for audio.
Yeah, with that video.
Okay, so there's after. Okay,
There's two runners.
there's two runners and two keepers. Got it.
The little one is going to be cancelled. I'm assuming he's all the way down to the right. Though. Yeah, well, that's okay. Oh, he's in there.
Where? He's in where?
He's here right there.
Yeah, he's probably like somewhere all the way on the far side. Right, I think I got caught lacking like right here.
You're
Right?
gonna get caught lacking again. Yeah. Because the runner's
No, but the runner was not the one who booked me. It was.
yeah, because you hit from the runner was there. The other time you hit from the runner was
Right.
oh my god, this guy pulled up to that.
Yo. Take that. Good.
You got him.
At the moment. Yo, I've not played this game in so long, bro. And we're all out of ammo.
Yeah, ammo is scarce. It is rounded.
Oh, Thankfully, Ellie's gonna get her bow soon, so.
Man, the guys are
Well, not
really
soon,
by
it's
numbers.
like actually way later.
Give me another hour. 45.
Let's go to the next lookout and take a fucking break.
Okay, gotta find her way up there. Isn't there like a rope, like right? This is the broken, locked door?
I won't budge. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're just gonna hurl me up through that hole in the roof. Okay.
Yeah, hold up, let's just get to this part and then we'll stop.
It's under the thing. Like it's right on the opening.
Oh, it's right there. I see this. Right this time.
Cable here.
Oh, this.
Dino, strong as shit.
Yeah, that should hold us.
You have to pause that.
Get over it.
Pause that.
Fuck yeah. Okay, that's good. Here I go.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Yeah.
Careful when you get up here. It's pretty windy. Over here. Storm's really picked up. How far away from the lookout? Just past the next town.
So Shimmer, let's off it.
Following you.
Dino? Oh.
Hey, how far away are we? A few minutes out. Okay. It's getting worse. Turn back. We won't make it. We're almost there. I know, girl. I know. Keep going.
Yo, Ellie, sprint with your horse, bro.
Gina? Gina?
This horse is probably like, yo, get me out of here, man. It's
Gina,
cold.
where are you?
Stand still and your T-tips. Maybe through here?
Dina! Dina! Ellie!
Right here.
Ellie! Thank God! Come on! This way! Where are we going? Just trust me!
Good.
Get inside!
This is a good spot to stop.
I'll get the door. You been here? Rode by it.
Okay, so we're just gonna end part one right here.
Let's make sure it's
So we'll be back shortly to continue part two. Till then, let's just quickly save it.
Oh, they changed the save thing.
Yeah. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Santa Barbara, there's... Alright, so a new manual save. All right. See you in the next stream.